Friday, everybody. I'm Kathy Icola, and this is 5-Minute Fridays, where we take 5 minutes at the end of the week to focus on God's Word. And our challenge this month is to take a Bible verse that's impacted us and then put it into life. And so the verse that I am focusing on this week is from Colossians 4:6, which says, "Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone." And I chose this because I know that what I say, it's either going to be for someone's good or it's going to cause some problems. It might cause problems for me. It might cause problems for them. It might bring a division between us. But if my words are full of grace, then I can give to them what I have received. And the quick acronym that we use for grace is God's riches at Christ's expense. I can give that same grace, not exactly the same, but I can give grace. I can give my respect. I can give my listening. I can give my understanding to them so that they know that I care. That even if I don't agree with what they think or say or do, I can still show through my words the gift of grace. And the reason why is because grace has a way, as it says, to be seasoned with salt. And according to the Salt Institute, there's over 14,000 ways you can use salt. And just a few of those are, salt can be used to clean laundry and pans. It can put out a grease fire. It's been used for years, and I use it to gargle when I have a sore throat. My mom made Play-Doh with salt. And one of my favorites was the ice was used in a bucket to keep the ice colder so that we could make ice cream. But in this verse, it's talking about being seasoned with salt. And so that's what we want to do. We want our conversation to be seasoned, which is, to me, like I start a conversation with someone and it's like I'm handing them a plate of food. Now, it could be so hot that they just spit it out. Or it could be so bland that they wonder, what's my motive? There's nothing there. There's nothing happening. They could also be bored with my speech. But if it's seasoned with salt, then they get a taste of good. Maybe they get a taste of something that the rest of the world is telling them something different. But when we give people grace with our words, they get a taste of that same grace that we've received, that same love that we've received. We give it out to them. Now, people have differing views, political views, opinions on movies, how to spend money, but those differences don't have to divide us. We can, even with our words, agree to disagree with grace. And that's what God has called us to do. To let our conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that we may know how to answer everyone. And we may not know the exact words, but if our words are seasoned with salt, with that grace that we've received, then the conversation will be filled with grace. And that's what we want. We want to give grace. We want to give respect. We want to allow the person that we are talking to know that we care about them. And I did that with a friend of mine. We were walking and she brought up something, and it just led me to share this verse, to bring it into my life, into our conversation, and it allowed us to let the conversation go in a direction that both of us felt like, yeah, that's true. Our words do have impact, and what we say can matter. but in a lot of ways only if they are seasoned with the salt of grace. So this weekend, as you go about your week, as you spend time with people, may your conversation be seasoned with salt, seasoned with grace, so that you can know how to answer everyone. And with that, enjoy your Friday. Bye-bye.